woman coming to the stage. She says she doesn't really write poetry, and she only started it doing just recently. However, she has won Providence Pro-Town Providence Poetry Slam at the Spot on Thayer Street. She is co-host of Got Poetry Live at Blue State Coffee on Thayer Street, and she is the keeper of the baddest fro you have ever seen. My friend, my sister in crime, Nataly Garcia.
Hi, everyone. My name is Nataly Garcia, and I'm going to be doing some poetry for you. I hope you enjoy it. I'm going to start you off with a love poem. It's called Your Glasses. Your glasses have bared witness to countless weather patterns upon seasons on unsuspecting faces. Countless hearts counting faint beats from hearts fading, silently watching hearts breaking, attentively feeling the vibrations of your murmured goodbyes. They perch upon your face, helpless, unable to interfere with your heartbreak crusade, but if your glasses could speak, they would be able to recount the weather. Tell you how she stood there, tear ducts flooding, and she, unable to swim, unable to fight the current, was inevitably washed away because the words that she quickly gathered in order to save herself weren't enough to keep her afloat. How others paid the price. Faded to water spring flowers with their morning dews, how they all stood in the eye of the storm and got carried away by winds only powerful enough to be carried by love. Tossed around with lightning in her eyes, tossed aside with gusts of I love yous, thunderous I love yous. I love you. I don't know what that means to you. I only know what it means to me. I respect you. I adore you. I wish you no harm. And I'm sure that when they said it, they meant I love you. I can't live without you, or I need you to breathe, or I need you in order to feel the things in life I'm unable to feel when I'm alone. But I don't need you to save me, I promise. That's not what my words were trying to say. You can ask your glasses. They were there. And I refuse to believe that your heart is still encased in snow. I refuse to believe that you'd be willing to watch seasons pass you by while you remain frozen. And I'm sure your intentions were never to be the cause of so much rain, of floods and flowers and hurricanes. And I won't assume that I know you better than you know yourself. But I know your glasses are tired of being perched and forced to watch, unable to interfere, unable to tell you when they feel you were wrong. Friend, I know you shed tears, but they're as hollow as my heart, so I have to wonder if you ever weep, if the sidewalks of Providence have ever felt real tears drop, or if there's something only your pillows are privy to, or if from the universe it is simply too large of a request. But I know if your glasses could speak, they would instead cry out for sunshine. They would kneel if they could and beg to be stepped on, because images like your glasses have seen are not easy to erase from those lenses that protect your eyes. If your glasses could speak, they would have said what they could to keep you from changing the weather. If your glasses could speak, they would tell you you were wrong this time. Because although through the phone they couldn't see my dry, spelled eyes, they felt it in the vibrations of my voice when I said goodbye. My hair, it's called my froem. I hope you like it. My fro can take your fro any day. Bully you into submission, make you stare too long. Permission to make you pee your pants a little when I walk towards you, because this right here is 100% all nat. This ain't no ordinary fro. This ain't no poof that stands on there with some hairspray. No, this is black protein gelled curls, slept on for days, capable of storing things such as, but not limited to, pencils, toothbrushes, car keys, snack bars, babies, and the occasional sandwich. Yes. My fro is mighty. Stops traffic more effectively than rush hour. Commands the attention of all eyes when I walk in. Makes strangers want to know about me, want to know the places I've been. The fellas and the ladies turn around, breaking their necks for a second glance. See, my fro is cooler than I am. Just the other day, a man asked if he could sink his hands into my fro and smell it. I giggled, but out of fear, quickly declined. See, my fro knows better than to talk to strangers, but if I may be so bold as to say that my fro makes people feel bold, because I can't imagine a man saying something like that without first being intoxicated. My fro is intoxicating, makes babies cry because it reminds them of a furry animal, makes toddlers smile because it reminds them of a stuffed animal, makes teens feel like they could vibe with me, makes young and old folks rethink their views about beauty. My fro is like a superhero. It's so awesome, but not like Batman, because let's face it, Batman was just a dude with too much money and free time on his hands with no real powers, just power tools. But my fro is like a cross-pollination between Spider-Man and Superman with some Jean Grey and Storm kind of sexy. Yeah, sexy. My fro is so sexy to kick the skin off of your sexy roundhouse kick to the face. Hi-ya, you don't want to mess with this. My fro is straight up samurai. My fro is sophisticated. Caviar eating, faux fur and pearl wearing, black tie gala attending, Peter representing, kind of classy, yo. Yeah, my fro is everywhere. Like, if my fro wanted to run for president, yo, it would have gotten Oprah's vote and won. Yo, my fro is so sick, my fro is so thick it could bench press your ass. My fro is intellectual, straight up genius. I'm talking out philosophizing the philosophers, out historifying historiographers, over encrypting the cryptographer, out dancing the choreographers, purposely outliving the autobiographers, curing cancer before all the doctors. Smells so fresh. You confuse it with a deodorizer. So frugal underspends the economizer. So damn direct it scares the euphemizer. My fro is the zinc that excites the galvanizer. The missing piece on the byline for the harmonizer. My fro will close the hole in the ozone layer with its hydropower, deflowering the cauliflower, circumcising circumciser, polarizing, depolarizing the North Pole with a Polaroid. My fro is queen. It is the queen of all queens sitting on the throne of all thrones. So for your protection, heed this. When you see us walking down the street, step aside. You don't want to mess with this.